My name is Teacher Rebekah. What is your name? Hello! How are you today? I'm fine too. Let's go! Hello everyone. I am a little nervous today because this is my very first YouTube VIPKID video and I have so much to say. I don't know how to get it all in one video. So I have to prioritize. This video I will tell you of how I got started with VIPKID and how I have been lazy and not recorded a video until now. Okay, so about 6 months ago, I was looking for a job. I had a daughter in May, and I knew that I was going to take off teaching for a while. I have been teaching kindergarten for about 5 years and loved it dearly, but could not imagine me teaching and being home with my daughter at the same time. So what to do? Don't know. But we got to bring in money somehow. So my husband did some searching and he found VIPKID. And I'm thinking, really? I can teach students in China that are ages 5 to 13? And I can do it in the early morning hours? That's okay. I'm used to it now. And be done before she wakes up? What? So when she was about 3 months old, she was already sleeping through the night, thankfully. I decided to give it a try. Interviewed well, did 2 practicums, got hired, got started. My first few weeks were actually pretty full. I started late August, so I hit the back to school rush when everybody's taking classes before school starts. I only open myself to about 20 slots a week. Your minimum is 15 a week, which I think is still the case. And about 75% were booked by students. And I had to click through the slides the night before and figure out what I was going to teach, gather the props I might need, and just go for it. Have fun. The hardest things that I've had to work on is 1, speaking slowly. As you have noticed, I tend to rush when I speak, so this has been helpful for me to slow down, say things a few things at a time, and ask for them to repeat me. I speak, they repeat. I ask a question, they answer a question. Your goal as a VIPKID teacher or someone who's looking to teach online is for the student to do most of the talking. They need to speak 70% of the time and you only 30. Well, how do you do that if the student doesn't know any English? Use this. What do you see? And then you give them a hint. And you go, what do you see? I see a dog. I see a dog. Sometimes I even use my fingers and go, I see a dog. Then they know 1 word per finger. I see a dog. And when they get it, I go, yay! Good job! High five. Sometimes they go, high five, and they hit the slide. It's a valid effort. So in another video, I will show you my props. I have gathered a ton of props because I like toys and gadgets and gizmos and stuff. But I have narrowed it down to my favorite things. So much so that 2 nights a week I travel to my mother's house to teach. She watches my daughter and I can teach. The other times it's early in the morning from 4 to 7 a.m. My daughter's still asleep. But these evenings I work 6 to 9 p.m. She's wide awake. It's crazy, cranky bedtime. I need a babysitter. So I have condensed my main props down to one box. Looks like this. One box. In my next video, I'll take it all out. You can see what I pack. You can adjust as needed, and there you go. I have that one box. I have a few whiteboards. These I love because they're from the dollar store. Dollar Tree. Letters on one side, blank on the back. No, they're not magnetic. I have a few of those. But these I can draw on. I can do hangman on, which is spell the word. I don't do the whole gallows and the hanging. No. I either cross off or circle the letters as they guess them until they guess the word. I can show you some of my extra games for fast finishers later. But I have those. And I just got from the Dollar Tree, thank you for somebody who mentioned it on YouTube, these whiteboards. They have a handle. They're double-sided. They're very slick and shiny, and they write very well. And I can go, today we had a math class, and we talked about add and equals, and I could write it right on here. And I don't have to worry about my fingers and the ways I'm trying to hold the board and erasing it. So that is great. I have shopped the dollar store quite a bit, and Target every once in a while, and things from my own toy stash. Thrift stores. I frequent thrift stores to find my stuffed animals. Just the other day I got myself a snake. And I have myself a cat and a dog because those are the two most popular animals used in VIPKID. So get those. But I digress. Back to the basics. Where was I? Oh yes, this is a great job and it is for real. I get paid every month about the 15th of the month. I'm now to the point where I am teaching 40 classes or so a week, and I am bringing in almost, not quite, but almost as much money as I was teaching in my private school in kindergarten. Now, true, VIPKID does not take any taxes out, so I have to do some calculations and take some out and save it aside in a savings account, not touch it for tax time, just in case. But we're almost breaking even. And I'm only working 20 hours a week. 40 classes, 25 minutes each, equals about 20 hours a week. To be honest, as a school teacher, I would teach about 40 to 60 hours a week, depending on how long I stayed after school and what extracurricular things I was working on and programs and report cards and the craziness of being a school teacher, which I love, by the way. But I love VIPKID too. I work less hours for equal pay, and I get to be a stay-at-home mom, which has always been my dream. But in today's day and age, it's hard to be a reality. You almost have to have two incomes. So this is a great income bringer in for stay-at-home moms. If you are willing to get up in the wee early morning hours, maybe nap when your kids nap, or if your kids are off at school, you can take a snooze. You choose the hours that work best for you. Just know that you can work the Beijing peak times, which I wrote down here. The Beijing times are from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Beijing time. So do some calculations, look up your world clock, and figure out what it is for you. I live in the mountain time zone. So for me, I can teach from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. No, 6 p.m. to 7 a.m. I'm already on daylight savings translating time zone thing. So I do not do the overnight. Some teachers do. They stay up all night. They marathon teach 12 hours with a few breaks in there, I hope. But I can't do that. I work a few nights a week when I have somebody watching my daughter, but I work every single morning. I do take one morning off. Every morning for 3 hours. That's 6 classes. That's like, I don't know, 50, 60-ish dollars in a day, something like that. Hey, that's not bad. Sometimes even go back to bed afterwards. So the money to me is good. Some people go, nah, that's not enough money because of my job that I'm at right now. Fine. It can be your second job. Doesn't matter. If you want to learn more about being a VIPKID teacher, VIPKID, I go to the VIPKID school. Yes. Ask me. You can message in the comments below. I'm not going to put my personal email out there just because, but message me. I'll put my referral link below. You can click on it. You can go through the process. I'll try to put up a video on the process, but it's been a while. I've been in it for almost 6 months now. Just know that the first 2 weeks is a whirlwind. Make sure you save enough time to watch all the training videos and go through all the interviews and the practicums and the mock classes and all that stuff. But once you're in, then you can choose your own times. The longer you're in, the smoother it is. Hang in there. Bye. See you next time.